So I think that's it. I think we are ready to begin. So, Leo, there is quite a bit going on with you this month. Um, I feel like you are in rebuild mode. Like, you definitely know something is needs to change. You're feeling lack. You're feeling like, okay. I feel the need to remind you that if you're not happy, that means that you're not on the right path. And that you are to be trusting your inner voice right now and not doubting yourself. I feel like you're very scared of this new chapter that you know that is coming, that is probably just around the corner for you. I feel like it, but you really do need to embrace the unknown. I feel the need to tell you to just kind of step into observe mode right now. Maybe not necessarily take drastic action, but to just be kind of I don't want to say on guard, but I kind of feel like that's the word I want to use. Just to observe, to plan, to feel first and then act instead of the other way around. And I do feel the need to tell you that something that is no longer serving you is about to end. So this could actually be divorces, breaking free from things that no longer serve you, connections, relationships, karmic situations. And I do feel the need that I want to tell you that, it is time for you to take that next step when you're comfortable, to break away from that which no longer serves you, because it's keeping you from stepping out of your comfort zone. Because honestly, nothing can change or grow without movement. So if you are feeling the need to kind of rebuild some new foundations for yourself, or a new foundation for yourself, silently step back, take the time to feel, go within and see how you want, or see where you want to go before taking a drastic action. But I do feel the need at the same time to tell you that, it is kind of time to begin pushing forward. And I do want to tell you to get out of your head. You're in your head way too much. And I almost feel like this has to do with self-doubt, self-criticism, limited beliefs about yourself, overthinking, expectations, conditions being placed on how and what is, supposed to take place in order for you to have this new beginning. I just feel very strongly like there's been a lot of thinking, and it's just like you're done. Like it's time to realize that honestly, you are a limitless being, and you can manifest whatever it is that you want into this reality if you would just allow it. And I do feel the need to mention that it's time for you to kind of step into your creativity and start manifesting what you want. They're showing me like the law of attraction, journalizing for yourself, setting your intentions, maybe making a vision board for yourself. I'm definitely seeing all kinds of different stuff here. And it's time for you to realize, you're a fire sign, you're a very passionate sign, very creative. The problem is right now, Leo, is that you're just a little bit too much in your head. But if you could just allow yourself to slow down, observe how you're feeling. I feel like you're very sensitive this month. I feel like you're, a little afraid to step out of your comfort zone. And I think it might have to do with pains from the past, actually. But if you could just get yourself to embrace your creative side and nurture yourself, I do feel like you could definitely step into, I have the King of Wands here, which, this is you. This is somebody who stands in their power, who, they create their kingdom. They know what they want, and they're not afraid to go after it. And so I feel like if you can just get past these mental blocks, and this overthinking, that's going to be you. You're going to be able to just embrace this new beginning. And again, I do feel like this has to do with your limited thinking about yourself. Which, this journey is all about self-mastery, self-love, self-worth. Um, and I've been saying this to several of my clients in several of my videos. If you're scared to go towards something that can only be good for you, it has to do with self-love and self-worth. So um, I want you to take a very balanced approach when it comes to your way of thinking and your way of being. You know, don't be too much in the head, don't be too much in the heart. Of course, I always want to get the message out to follow your heart. Um, and I did just hear for some reason that somebody who's, you know, it might be that somebody who's watching this video is like, well, I am following my heart and it keeps breaking. But, you know, an open or a broken heart is an open heart. And when you're in these kind of connections and you are on an ascensionary path, you almost have to get used to the brokenheartedness. I know that sounds awful, but it's the truth. Um, and I do want to relay that honestly, there's no greater goal than to love. And you can love from afar. You don't have to be with someone in the physical to love them. You can love them from afar. And you're not alone on this path. I understand the pain and I understand um, the brokenheartedness. But again, I'm feeling a pretty heavy weight in my chest, so I apologize that I slowed down here. But um, again, this journey is about you and mastery of yourself and putting yourself first and knowing that you are worthy of love and abundance on every level. Um, you know, there is no room for codependency in these type of connections or when you are on a path like this. So just a little message for you there. Again, I think it's just you're worried about the unknown. You know you can feel like there's a big change coming about, but it's scaring you. And you know, there's a lot of fear on these journeys, and I understand that. But honestly, the more clear you get and the more you allow yourself to follow your heart, and the more clarity you get by meditation, Reiki healing, um, opening yourself up to esoteric ways of teaching or of learning, um, and just allowing, going with the flow, the less complicated and hard this journey has to be. And again, they're bringing up expectations. You don't need to expect, don't place conditions on how outcomes are supposed to come about. It's a big one for you. So I'm going to pull a couple clarifying cards on some of these energies that I'm pulling through here. The first one I think I'm going to do is the moon, because I've got the moon here for you, and that is never an easy card to have. It's about facing all kinds of things about yourself that aren't fun to face. But I am pulling the Six of Pentacles on that, which is all about being balanced. So again, I've got two balanced cards here for you. And I do feel the need to tell you that you do have what it takes. You can accomplish what it is that you set your mind to. You just have to make a decision to do it. You know, you're a very passionate sign, very accomplished sign. Leos are strong people. It's the ego that can kill you sometimes. And clarifier on this Ten of Swords here. Yeah, movement forward. It's keeping you from moving forward. Again, it's these limited beliefs about yourself. And I do feel the need to mention, for some reason, divorces again or leaving relationships that no longer serve you. And I think it has to do with codependency. And if you can just get past that hump, like I feel very quickly like you could move forward. This is a big message for you. You don't always have to know exactly where you're going. Just take the first step to get there. And the path will be shown to you. You're already seeing numbers, synchronicities, signs, hearing the same messages from multiple sources. You just kind of have to, I feel the need to tell you, like, you just have to kind of get in the car and shut the door and start, so that you can move forward in your life. Oh, and they're bringing up to me people who are feeling the need to serve. If it doesn't make any sense to you for some reason, this path, and you're like, how could I possibly do Reiki healing and make money? How could I possibly do tarot readings and make money? You know, practical things like that. I'm being told that not everything is logical. Get out of your head. Trust me, if somebody would have told me that I would be doing this a year ago, I probably would have giggled. But it has brought me more fulfillment than anything really ever in my life. So, and here you are again. I did pull the Strength card for you. And this is my card of Leo. And this is all about taming that inner voice, taming that beast within, and letting the heart guide you. And I love this card because, you know, you see here, she's got the infinity sign above her head. And this is reminding you that you are an infinite being. You can create whatever it is that you want to create in your life. You can manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest. Those who can manifest from the heart can create the life of their dreams. Those who manifest from their head can also manifest, but they're going to always ultimately end up wondering why they're not happy. And if you can just get a grip on your thinking and step into your creative zone, I feel the need to mention sacral chakra healing to some of you as well. Letting that divine feminine energy come through and create the life that you want. You know, you just gotta tame that voice that's trying to convince you that you're not worthy, or that it won't work out, or what if this, or what if that. And this is a journey of faith. This is a journey of trust. And I do feel like you're going to get clarity on that this month. I do feel like you're going to be able to step more towards your path. And I almost feel like you're ready. Like, for some reason I want to say, and pardon my French, but I feel like you're ready to you're done with the bullshit and you're ready to just move forward. But again, like I said earlier, you can begin to take the steps, which I definitely feel like you need to, but just don't rush anything. Allow what's coming in. Go with the flow. And I'm supposed to be bringing up moon energies to some of you. Some of you are very sensitive around the moon. You know, we just had a new moon. New moons are for setting intentions, and full moons are for releasing. And if you can just if you can allow yourself, this is just such a big message for you. If you could allow yourself to just simply step out of the mind and into the heart, you literally have the world at your feet. So I feel like I'm repeating myself a little bit this month, but sometimes they do kind of bang on about stuff when the messages are so, you know, in your face. They want the messages to be in your face. So I am going to go ahead and pull a couple cards from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphin deck from Doreen Virtue. These are specifically for you to help you on your journey, Leo. And I will also be pulling some cards from the Romance Oracle Angel deck as well from Doreen Virtue. I just really feel like you know that there's a change that's coming, Leo. You want this change. And that you ultimately have to face the fact that if you're not happy, that means that you're not on the right path. And you need to trust your intuition and trust your heart. And know that you can create whatever it is that you want to create. You just have to step into your imagination and not allow that ego to bother you. And, you know, to just tame that voice and not listen to what it is that it's trying to tell you. Not listen to those fears, you know, knowing that you have the discipline to accomplish what it is that you want, which is love and abundance for yourself. And know that you're not alone. You ultimately have a team of people and a whole community of people who are on the exact same journey as you. On this path towards love and bringing more love out into the community and self-mastery. First message is self-forgiveness. Let go of the guilt and remember that you are God's perfect child. So if you are battling with issues of guilt, lower vibrational energies, this can definitely affect your sacral chakra. If you are feeling like you cannot get yourself to a point of manifesting, I apologize. This is something that, like I was saying, can affect the sacral chakra, and not allowing those divine feminine energies to come through and listening to your intuition. It can affect you greatly, actually. So please, when it comes to these kind of connections, or if you are on an ascensionary path, if you are on a twin flame, divine soulmate connection path, let go of the guilt. It does not serve you. If your heart is being pulled away from something that no longer serves you, it's ultimately up to you to love yourself enough to move forward. I hope that makes sense. And I apologize. My phone was blowing up there and I got a little distracted. So my apologies for that. I was trying to silence that. And the second message here. Healing heart. You are a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. So again, they're bringing up the heart and allowing that heart to guide you. And if you are feeling the need to serve, please don't let the ego win. Allow your creativity to step forward and know that not everything is logical. And the third message, have faith. This is what I was saying earlier about this is a journey of faith. This is a journey of trust, and that you can trust your intuition. And, your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. This new beginning is beginning for you. It is happening. Remain positive. And the 3 cards here that I'm going to pull from the Romance Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. First one is attraction. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So this was kind of what I was talking about earlier, about you kind of being in an observe mode right now. Living in the moment, not living too much in the future or focusing so much on the past. Just really enjoy the moment and allow yourself to, I feel like mentioning journalizing again, allow yourself to journalize what it is that you want to attract to yourself. But I want to even mention like Eckhart Tolle, I think it's Eckhart Tolle. He's got some amazing videos on YouTube as well about the power of now and living in now. I just kind of felt like that was a message for you. And the second, this was the second message for you about staying optimistic. I'm pretty sure that came through earlier. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So I don't know how much more they have to kind of bring through being optimistic and bring up that this is a journey of faith to you, but that is the second message. And the third and final message is separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So this is kind of what I was touching on earlier about how I feel like you need to trust yourself, because I've got the Queen of Swords here, and this is, she kind of cuts through the bullshit. She can be known as the divorce queen as well. And the soul lesson card associated with that was trust, which says, I accept my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So, for those of you who are in that situation, that is a message for you. So I hope that this resonated with you. I am going to pull an outcome card for you for the month. And I always ask that at least one message is, resonates with anyone who's watching this. I've got the Ace of Cups. What an amazing outcome card. This is, I feel almost like, this is going to take you, like this month is going to take you towards the path of being able to be completely emotionally abundant. You just kind of have to go within and begin to take the steps and have the faith that your heart is leading you in the right direction. And it is.